Oh, the Willy Wonka chocolate experience. Ooh, scamming families and little kids. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we live in a world of artificial intelligence slop, and at the end of the day, there's going to be scams that constantly are going to be brought in. Now, this is a scam that I kind of want to talk about. I wanted to look into exactly how wild it was because, ladies and gentlemen, it is in fact an incredibly wild scam. Okay, you've probably seen a few videos about it already, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the Willy Wonka AI scam. There's no crypto involved, just artificial intelligence and $40 of your hard-earned money and hours of your life that you won't get back. Now, if you look at a photo like this, you're looking at a whole bunch of families. Obviously, all of them look a little bit depressed. You can see that it's not Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It might be Willy Wonka's crack house at this point. You've got a kid's playhouse over here. You've got what appears to be the sweet shop, which, as far as my brain is kicking in, looks kind of like a school fair. And obviously, it's a whole lot of empty nothing. See, people paid money to come to an event like this, and it was so wild that even the cops had to be called into this situation because obviously anybody that walked into this thinking, whoa, maybe I get to go to the Willy Wonka experience. Yeah, they got scammed. Now, how did somebody look at this and think, wow, I'm going to pay 40 bucks to see it? Well, this is where the scam side of it comes into. See, to understand this, you have to actually go to the original website and actually witness this, with your own eyes. So this is the Willy Wonka, Willy's Chocolate Experience.com. The website's actually still up, by the way. Indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before. Capture the enchantment. So you can see Willy's chocolate experience, and if you look very suspiciously at the artwork, some of you astute people might think, oh shit, that's artificial intelligence. Oh no, that's AI slop. Now, obviously, I think to a lot of people that are just, individual, if you're not watching my channel, this is where the bias kicks in, right? Like, if you watch me, I talk about artificial intelligence and the tells, but for somebody that doesn't know anything, they'll be like, oh, wow, this might just be like a real experience. Oh, shit. Dive into the whimsical of Willy's Chocolate Experience, a place, by the way, you can see with the punctuation marks and you can see with the punctuation. This is all written in AI. They literally chat GPT'd the entire thing. A place where chocolate dreams become a reality. Book your adventure to diabetes today. Let's go. Now, obviously, the Enchanted Garden, I guess somebody must have thought, oh shit, this might be real, boys. I mean, they clearly couldn't fake this. Look at it, it's all real. And then, of course, you go down to the Imagination Lab. In the Imagination Lab, prepare to be captivated by a visual spectacle. Encounter mind-bending projections, optical marvels. Oh man, people expected the Imagination Lab. Oh man, maybe we might get to see reality and fantasy combine. The dimensional merge in Quickville is realer than this. And then, of course, you got the Twilight Tunnel. Oh, man. I mean, at some point, lying just doesn't hold anything back. You got the captivating entertainment, and obviously they've got Catgatang, live performances, Carchi tons, Exorcist. Dude, this is like a drunk artificial intelligence writing this. And why the hell is that bear got camel toe? I don't even know if I can show that. We might have to blur that, boys. That bear's got a pussy. Now, of course, if you right over here, they've got the practical info. This is from 24th February to 25th, okay? So that was like 0 hour, right? Duration 45 minutes to 1 hour, and the location was the Box Hub warehouse in Glasgow. So, of course, if you look into the FAQ, let's actually look into the... Did I really say Glasgow? It's Glasgow. Dude, what is wrong with you? Well, let's look at the FAQ, okay? What does a ticket include? General admission, okay? You want to bring your family along? Shit, you want to have a divorce later? We can do that in the same place. What is the refund? Tickets are not refundable, by the way, okay? It's just not going to happen. All right, at this point, this is what it is. Is there a dress code? No. Casual? What safety measures? Can I bring animals? Is it a suitable environment for children? The event contains some interaction that may be unsuitable for kids under 5 years old. So, from a distance, right? Like, if you don't know what to look for, this is like, oh shit, it looks real. It looks pretty damn good. But obviously, the pictures, the AI, it was just window dressing for when you actually arrived at the scene of the crime. So there's a couple of photos floating around of this entire experience. So obviously this one we saw right over here. This is the actual Willy Wonka crack house, okay? So again, people are very much disappointed. They brought their kids along, okay? Now just imagine being a child. You know, your dad and mom are telling you, we're gonna go to the Willy Wonka experience. You actually spent like 40 bucks or something on these tickets, and this is where you went out to. And that was like 40 bucks a pop. So this is what I imagine to be the imagination tunnel. You can even see, like, obviously it's a little hard to tell, but they've got like an entire sort of like site map you can walk around. So what's interesting here is it's not like they sold tickets and they basically told people to go to an empty building that had nothing. They actually had the Willy Wonka experience. It just wasn't good. Like here they put up some of their AI art for the world to see. I guess the kids could stand in front and take photos. They couldn't even pin these up properly. It's actually done so wrong. And of course, this is like I guess this is the tunnel. This is the imagination tunnel. Obviously, I'm wondering when the crackhead is going to come out with the knife and give you the old stabby stabby. So of course, here's some other photos. Now, obviously, this is the rainbow tunnel. You've got what appears to be a gummy bear. What the fuck is this, dude? And of course, this might be the only, this I think is like the admission area. Again, it's just AI art just thrown up. And again, you know, this is by far the most impressive image, okay? And ladies and gentlemen, before I show it to you, I want you to prep, okay? This is not like another sequel to Breaking Bad or something. This is the Meth Oompa Loompa. Now, this face on this actress just tells it all. And again, I don't want to blame the actresses and people over here. It seems like a lot of them really had no idea. And as an actor, actress, like, if this is the field you go into, you know, you pretty much have to do whatever it takes before you start landing some serious gigs, okay? This is probably the lowest end of the acting ladder, but for people who are struggling artists, this is what they gotta do. So obviously, this lady is supposed to be making candy, but people looked at this, and I assume the cops were called because they probably thought this was the actual meth factory or something. And of course, you've also got like the introduction. So in some respects, it seems like they put a lot of effort into like at least finding the right Alibaba site in order to grab the the props from, okay? And that's pretty much like the only positive you can say in the situation. Now, what's insane is like the actual actors have come out and talked about this. So this person on CNN is the actual lead actor of the situation. And again, I don't want to crap on these people for it, right? Like this is what it is. Like these people basically signed up for a gig. And I assume some of them even thought this was going to be, you know, like an actual Willy Wonka experience. And they probably didn't know how bad it was going to be until they got there. So the actor, according to independent.co.uk, said all the actors were lovely people. We gathered together in the morning and said, yeah, we're probably not going to get paid for this, but kids are still going to come, so let's make this magical as possible. And I guess that's the best. Like, listen, these guys tried to make the best of a bad situation. And this is not piss in cups. These are literally quarter cups of lemonade that have apparently been poured out for children. So we're looking at like the fucking Fire Festival of the Willy Wonka child like scam factory experiences, I guess, if that's what we're going to be using here. I was making jokes, but we were told to give them one jelly bean. Man, these kids got screwed, dude. Oh man, well, that sounds so bad out of context, but Jesus. No chocolate at the chocolate experience. There was supposed to be a chocolate fountain somewhere, but I never saw it. Dog. Man, I feel so bad. Jesus Christ. So obviously the actors are pretty mad about the situation, and it is what it is, right? Like, obviously at the end, all they can really say is, everyone got screwed in this situation, except the people apparently running it. Now, obviously, some of the video from the event here, this is like captured the best moments, apparently, of the Willy Wonka experience. And it's not like those photos were AI generated. It is what it is. Like, these guys were literally, like, that alone right there, holy crap. If a kid saw this, that's what I'm saying. That's the crackhead that shows up. And the actors putting everything that they can into it. Even the Meth Oompa Loompas are doing all that they can. You know, like, I'm laughing over here, but I'm just imagining how depressing it must be for these children. So what happened is, because of all of the scams, what happened was the community had gotten together and created a group known as the House of Illuminati Scam, where basically they're not just wanting to go for a refund, they're legitimately reporting this event to the trading standards in Glasgow, as they should, right? They feel that they've been scammed, bring it up. So the company behind this experience ended up being what appears to be the House of Illuminati. And if you thought the Willy Wonka site looked fucking AI generated, bro, this is ChatGPT -5 kicking in. So you've got Welcome to the House of Illuminati, a realm where fantasy and reality converge to create an unparalleled immersive experience. Our journey is fueled by a passion for blending art, technology, and storytelling into unforgettable events. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest lie I've ever seen. So you can see that they've got the event, so they've got some screenshots of what appears to be fantasy bullshit AI generated land. I mean, this is so clearly AI art. They don't even try to hide anything. So looking at some of their event, they've got the Mystique Galas. Enter a world of grandeur and secrecy at our Mystique Galas. These events are a fusion of high society elegance and intriguing performance, avant-garde art, interactive theater experiences. I mean, dog, they use the same AI image between techno-mythical and interactive. What is techno-mythical? Witness the fusion of ancient myths and modern technologies in our Dude, Shinra is less morally bankrupt than this. Secret soirees. Like, I get it's the House of Illuminati. What do you mean? Like, are we, what, enchanted retreats? What, are we gonna go to fucking Epstein's Island here? Like, what are we doing? What's happening? Each event of the House of Illuminati is meticulously Well, it is definitely crafted. I don't know if it's meticulously. To provide an unforgettable experience. That's a true statement. I bet you the people that got scammed will never forget this till the day they die. That transcends the ordinary, inviting our guests to explore the extraordinary. This is such blatant AI slop. It's not even funny. All of it is just artificial intelligence stuff. Welcome back, dear readers, to the House of Illuminati, where we continue our exploration of the artistry beyond extraordinary events. I don't even know if this is like from the actual like piece or this is like a photo downloaded somewhere from the internet. Honestly, with AI nowadays, I could only be like blown away by how somebody could like generate something crazy now. And make it look even more realer. Like, obviously, this is the magic of Glasgow. And dog, I can count the deep fried pixels over here. Like, they don't even care about hiding it. That's the thing. They don't even care about trying to put any effort into it. It's just enough effort to like pass, you know, the sniff test, like the basic sniff test, and people just like, you know, end up giving them like $40. Careers? Oh, dude, nobody's getting hired by the House of Illuminati. And obviously looking into like some of the people actually examining the situation, they found out that the company behind this through the address and their company number was the House of Illuminati. And this was incorporated on the 20th of November, 2023. So the company behind the experience, it literally was founded months ago, if anything. So there's no real history to it and whatnot. And this is supposed to be like where the offices are too. So again, I don't even know if this is legitimate or not too. Like it could just be some P.O. box, like closet office that they ended up buying and incorporating a company into and basically running this experience. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's definitely a scam in my opinion. It definitely is a scam. But what's interesting about it too is like, even though that they took the $40 in tickets, they still went through and made some event in the situation, which is kind of mind-boggling if you ask me. They could have just taken the money, ran away, but they still put together an event, hired like, you know, actors, got together basic food, built together like basic experiences, and still hosted an event. It wasn't good, but they still hosted something, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. It's almost like they want to do this again, and so they didn't want to like totally scam people in this situation. They still gave them an experience. It wasn't good, but they still provided something. And obviously, I think that if you did go to this event and you did spend money, you were, in my opinion, lied to, and you should absolutely be seeking some restitution from the government. So what's interesting is like Wired and sourcing the Rolling Stone, they actually ended up referencing a specific name in the situation, Billy Cool, who actually, if you looked into the entire like incorporation website, that was actually the only director on the actual site. And if you go to people, you can find an individual known as Billy, who again, this is the only person on this account, a British director for this entire like event. And this event, by the way, you know, it was literally Krabby Land. Like, you know, Krabby Land from SpongeBob, you know, the shit that Mr. Krabs holds with like Fort Adventure, the Lima Bean shit. It literally is just Krabby Land. Like, it is just a scam for children to come to, waste their money, and him to just count all of his dollars and run away, or pounds in this case. Since the Wonka fiasco, Cool has taken steps to scrub various social accounts, taking down a LinkedIn profile and a YouTube channel, where it appears he presented himself as something of a business guru, life coach. Wait, I gotta see this. Hold on. They posted this on the actual like House of Illuminati. 3 ways to understand the secret design. A well-proven technique developed. Wait, what? No way. Well-proven technique developed by a well-known 7-figure entrepreneur. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Dude, the video is literally removed by the uploader. As soon as they actually like started pointing it out, it's all gone. It's all literally gone. There's apparently like what appears to be like the personal website. Hey, welcome to my website. I work with Empowerity.com. I help people to live a phenomenal, for fun, I like traveling, observing nature, reading books. I hate it when people are like, for fun, I like traveling. Oh, I'm a real traveler. Dog, that just means you got the money to travel. Get out of here. Everyone loves traveling. Yeah, it just seems like whoever the person is behind this is like legitimately a serial scammer. And I think this was just too far for them. Usually you can get by on a scam if you play it pretty low key, but this was like enough to get like international attention and people talking about it. And when you get the cops involved in the trading standards, I'm sure at some point Billy's going to be having somebody knock on his door and basically tell him, you can't be doing this shit anymore, Billy. You can't be running the Willy Wonka experience. You can't be doing it. Stop it. Now, look, at the end of the day, I think it's safe to say that the Willy Wonka experience was even worse than the Fire Festival experience. And look, I think what I witnessed here was a total goddamn scam. And I really think that the people who have been scammed, the amount of effort they're putting in trying to look for this guy is admirable. And I really hope that this person who appears allegedly to have a history of doing, you know, just the worst kind of get-rich-quick schemes to succeed, this is like a person that needs to absolutely be like made an example of by governments if they're responsible for, again, scamming individuals out there. But yeah, that was a Willy Wonka fiasco. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.